There are two different types of checks, open check and crossed check. So under cross check, there are different categories of checks. And in that, the main important category is generally crossed check. So we'll be looking into the general crossing and its types and implications. So first, what is a crossed check? In case of a crossed check, crossing ensures security to the holder of the check. And in an open check, amount can be collected directly by the holder from the counter of the bank. But in crossed check, amount is not paid directly at the counter of the bank. Instead, amount is paid into the bank account of the person. So, why a check is crossed is because crossing ensures security to the holder of the check. So, to be more specific, what is exactly general crossing? A generally crossed check is a check that bears two parallel transverse lines across its face with or without the words and company or its abbreviation or not negotiable or account payee. That is, between two parallel transverse lines, these words can be written. But however, it is optional. And what are the implications of these words? And company means name of the collecting banker or payee banker is not known. If it is written not negotiable means it is a message to the transferee that he will not get a better title than that of the transferor. If it is written account payee means it is a message to the collecting banker that the proceeds of the check goes into the hands of the payee only. So are the specimens of general crossing. Either it can be of two parallel transverse lines only and with or without the words and company, account payee or not negotiable. This is an example of a generally crossed check bearing two parallel transverse lines with the words account payee only. What are the essentials of general crossing? Two lines are compulsorily drawn. Lines must be drawn parallel and transverse. The lines are compulsorily drawn on top left hand corner of the check, and the words and company not negotiable or abbreviation of and company is not compulsory. What is the advantages of general crossing? When a check is crossed with two parallel transverse lines, it ensures protection to the check. It gives the direction to the paying banker, that is, amount should not be paid at the counter to the holder. Instead, amount should be paid on the account of the amount name which is being mentioned in the check. What happens if a cross check is paid at the counter instead of paying to the account of the person? The paying banker will lose his statutory protection and the paying banker will be liable to the drawer and the true owner for any loss. That is, instead of paying at the to the account, and if the bank is paying at the counter means it is a negligence from the part of the paying bank. So the paying banker will be liable to the drawer and the true owner for any loss.